You mentioned Exodus and how the great Exodus was an exodus from our own inner silence. Can you elaborate on that? Because I guess, like as a child, we had that inner silence, or maybe that inner knowing. And so, what sparks the exodus away from that? Just socialization?
Well, well, social invasion. Just say that I'm complete, I'm sustained. The only thing that matters is that I'm loved and cared for. But I'm given the proposition that something outside of me has a potential to make me happy. That's an exodus. That's leaving your center for something else that's outside of you to give you a sense of fulfillment. There's the exodus. Because that type of knowledge is the wrong type of knowledge. It's the wrong type of expectation. Because we can receive, we can be abundant without isolating the gift that you believe that you're entitled to. But everybody's entitled to the gift of community. Then the true gifts begin to manifest in terms of the giving instead of expecting receiving.
So I'm still trying to. I'm picturing the exodus from our inner silence, and basically we just need to remain centered and in our center.
Remain centered. As you know, it's okay to have a goal, but you can't allow those goals to trap you. Because you can't really take anything with you. So that the exodus from our innocence is say that somebody gives you a terrible feeling in terms of the vulnerability you had. That's an exodus from being open to something else other than being open. Is that pushes you out of your comfort zone into a protective mode of, why am I being attacked? I don't understand why I'm being attacked. And the innocence is encroached upon like this, and then the person grows from that perspective in terms of trying to understand and assimilate the information in a way which will protect them from that. But there's no protection from that in the beginning. That's where the confusion starts, where you have someone come into the room, like I explained in the book, that totally loves you and gives you a feeling of comfort. You know exactly what you're feeling from both perspectives, but you can't verbalize it because your sense of feeling is so strong and so voluminous that you don't have the methods or the means to communicate on a verbal level what's going on. You assimilate it, you understand it deeply, and then you get encroached upon a little bit more without the understanding of what needs to occur in terms of what's going on here. You get entrapped, and then you leave your Garden of Eden. You leave your safe haven to try and cope with the external world. But the external world will give you a pleasurable response, a non-pleasurable response. Maybe both of them are a form of entrapment in terms of, what is that person going to expect of me in the future because they've been kind to me? It slowly transforms once again into another form of exodus.